Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Indah. So today we will learn about how to configure point to multipoint, lab 5.3. Okay, so point to multipoint is the configuration that can make one computer or device connected to multiple devices. In here we will learn. In here we will make wireless that can connect it with two devices using IP bridge mode. So this is the project that I use. In here I'm using two routers and two laptops because in here I only have one laptop. I'll move LAN cable to another router. Router 1 running as HP Mancara using SP bridge mode and router 2 running as HP Kalian using station mode. Okay, and then we open Inbox. Login the simak address as admin and with the password, click on it. Okay, so first, because in here still haven't configured, I will configure identity to router 1 using system identity set name and read router 1. Then we do check into interface using interface print. Okay, so in here I will configure command to ether 1 and VLAN 1. For ether 1 using interface set ether 1 and command in here I will comment PC1. And then for VLAN 1 using interface set VLAN 1 command VLAN 1. And then we do check into interface using command interface print. In here we will see that ether 1 connected to PC1 and then for VLAN 1 using interface VLAN 1 with the command is SP manjat interface print. In here we could see that ether 1 connected to PC1 and then VLAN 1 running as SP manjat. Okay, and then we do enable to interface VLAN 1 using interface enable VLAN 1. And then we check into interface using interface print. And here we could see the flex X or disabled, not in here anymore. Okay, and then we do configuration security profiles to make a password for wireless using command interface. And then wireless security profiles at name. In here I will name authentication and then XP Manjar. And then mode using dynamic case. Authentication type using WPA PSK and WPA to PSK. And then unique zippers using AS, CCM, and TKP. And then group zippers using AS, CCM, and TKP. And then we make password using WPA pressure key. In here, I will use materi PTNP. Then WPA2 preset key, same as WPA preset key using materi PTNP. Okay, and then we click enter, and then we check in to security profiles using interface and wireless security profiles. Right. Okay, so in here we could see that we successfully created security profiles with the name is authentication at speed manjat. Okay, and then we do configuration to interface VLAN 1 using mode HP bridge. Type interface and then wireless and then set VLAN 1 mode using SP bridge and then band using 2 GHz BGN. And then SSID, in here I will use PKLSM card. And then radio name using HP Manjar. And security profiles using authentication HP Manjar. And then we check into interface files using command interface files print. And here we could see that we successfully created we successfully set our configuration to VLAN 1 here with the modes is SP Bridge and NSID PKLS Replica and use security profiles authentication at skip Manchar. Okay. And then we do configure IP address for router 1 using interface VLAN 1. Using command IP and address in here I will use 28.28.28.1/24 interface using VLAN 1. And then we checking to IP address using command IP address print. And here we could see that we just click with the IP address 28.28.28.1/24 with the interface using the LAN1. And then with the configuration IP DHCP server setup to make sure that client will get IP address using IP DHCP server and then setup. And then we select interface. In here I will use 2-in-1 and network 28.28.28.28.0/24. And for gateway using 28.28.28.1. And this is the AP range for client using 28.28.28.2 until 28.28.28.254. And then as servers in here I will use AP open source 8.8.8.8 and list time I will use 10 minutes. Okay, and then we move LAN cable to router and then click cancel. Login using MAC address as admin and without password. Reconnect. Okay, so first we will do configuration identity for router 2 using command system identity set name ND router 2. And we check into interface using interface print. Here I will do configuration comment for Ether1 and LAN1. For Ether1 using interface and then set Ether1 and then comment PC2. And for LAN1 using interface and then set LAN1 comment XP station. I mean IP client. Sorry. Okay, and then we do checking to interface again using interface again. In here we could see that Ether1 connected to PC2 and VLAN1 running as its peak client. Okay, so first we'll do enable to VLAN1 using command interface enable and then VLAN1. Check into interface using interface pin. And here we could see the flex X or disabled is not in here anymore. And then with the configuration security profiles to make a password for wireless using interface wireless security profiles. And then add name in here I will use name authentication as P client. And modes using dynamic case authentication type using WPA and WPA2 PSK. And then unicast zippers using AES CCM and TKT. Also group zippers using AES CCM and TKT. WPA pressure K. In here I will use materi PTMP same as security profiles on VLAN 1. And then WPA2 pressure K materi PTMP. And then do checking to interface wireless security profiles using interface wireless security profiles print. In here we could see that we successfully created security profiles with the name is authentication XP client. Okay, and then we do scanning to VLAN 1 to choose access point that we'll use. Using interface and then wireless scan, sorry, okay, and then click white. Okay, so in here I will use back access point PKLSMK with the flex is B or bridge, okay, and then we do configuration to VLAN 1 with the mode is station using interface and then wireless set VLAN 1 and mode station, and also band using 2 GHz BGN, and then SSID PKLSMK, and then security profiles using authentication XP client. Okay, and then if you have that, we check into interface wireless using command interface wireless print. And here we will see the flex is R, that means VLAN 1 is running. Okay, and then we do configuration to IP-DHCP client to make sure that router 2 will get IP address, type IP, and then DHCP client, and then add interface using VLAN 1 disabled node for activating DHCP client. And then we check into IP-DHCP client using command IP-DHCP client and print. In here we can see that router 2 has got IP address 28.28.28.253 with the slash is 24 and interface using VLAN 1. Okay, and then we do check into another device. In here I list laptop. Okay, in here we can connect. And then click properties. And we could see laptop has been connected to Wi-Fi with the SSID PKLSMK and then got IP address 28.28.28.254. Okay. And also don't forget to do ping to IP router 1 using ping 28.28.28.1. Okay, so in here we could see there is display that means router has been connected to router 1. And then if you want to be checked into laptop, you could choose CMD and then typing 28.28.28. Okay, so we consider it display that means the laptop has been connected to router 1. Okay. Okay, so I think that's enough. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.